Imagine standing at the abyss of an infinite expanse. A void so profound and empty that your very essence trembles at its unfathomable depth. This is not just a scene from a science fiction movie. For some, it's a real psychological experience. Known as cosmophobia, this intense fear of the vast unknown of outer space where the scale of existence stretches beyond comprehension strikes at the very core of our ancient survival instincts. Once rooted in the dread of nightly predators and deep waters, our primordial fears now stretch upwards into the cold, dark reaches of the cosmos. Such existential terror not only offers a window into the human psyche, but also shapes our approach towards the burgeoning era of space exploration. The roots of cosmophobia can be traced back to a time long before the term was ever coined. Ancient civilizations were both awed and terrified by the heavens. Eclipses, comets, and meteors were often interpreted as ominous signs, leading to widespread fear and sometimes even societal turmoil. This deep-seated trepidation was not merely superstition, it was a fundamental expression of human vulnerability against the forces perceived as larger than life. Instruments like the Antikythera mechanism evidence early attempts to make sense of the celestial patterns. These tools were not just scientific instruments, but also a means to manage the fear through understanding. Fast forward to the 20th century, when the vastness of the cosmos was further unfurled by advances in astronomy. The ancient fear morphed into a more sophisticated apprehension. The iconic pale blue dot photo, showcasing Earth's insignificance against the vast cosmic backdrop, encapsulates this modern existential gulp. At its core, cosmophobia taps into a fundamental aspect of human psychology, our innate fear of the unknown and the uncontrollable. This phobia is akin to ancient fears like phobia, or fear of the dark, and acrophobia, or fear of heights. These are not just fears. They are evolutionary responses designed to keep our ancestors alive. In the context of cosmophobia, the fear is amplified by the understanding that the universe is not only vast and unknown, but also indifferent to human existence. Studies such as those using functional MRI scans show heightened activity in areas of the brain linked to fear when participants are exposed to images of space or discussions of cosmic phenomena, illustrating how deeply ingrained these fears can be. It's crucial to understand that this fear isn't irrational, but rather an extension of our survival mechanism tuned to a modern understanding of the universe. This understanding helps link this fear with actions. For instance, the hesitation in public acceptance of space exploration missions or astronomical funding. The transition from terrestrial beings to interplanetary species is fraught with both technical and psychological challenges. Cosmophobia could become a significant barrier. As space agencies push forward to habitats beyond Earth, understanding and addressing the public's existential fears become crucial. These fears could influence policymaking, impact funding, and shape the narratives around human spaceflight. Envisioning future colonies on Mars, like in this artist's rendering, brings excitement but also profound fear for individuals with cosmophobia, complicating the broader public support for such initiatives. Additionally, the existential dread associated with cosmophobia might affect astronauts themselves. Programs might need to integrate psychological training and support systems to help these pioneers cope with the profound isolation and vastness. Addressing cosmophobia requires a multifaceted approach integrating education, psychology, and community support. Firstly, enhancing public understanding of cosmic phenomena through education can demystify the unknown aspects that often trigger fear. Observatory public nights, enhanced space science curricula in schools, and accessible media can help bridge this gap. Community events like group observations of the night sky can transform fear into fascination. fostering a collective sense of wonder and curiosity. Psychologically, therapies that address other phobias, like exposure therapy or cognitive behavioral therapy, can be adapted for those severely affected by cosmophobia. Moreover, creating a global community engaged in space exploration can help individual fears dissolve into a shared journey, thus reshaping our intrinsic fear of the vast unknown into an inspiring collective venture. In blending our historical contexts with futuristic ambitions, Cosmophobia presents a unique lens to view our inherent fears and their implications for a species poised on the brink of becoming interplanetary. By understanding and addressing this deep-seated fear, we pave the way not only for scientific and technological advancements, but also for psychological resilience in the face of the vast, awe-inspiring unknown. The journey of humanity into space thus mirrors our journey inward, confronting and overcoming our deepest fears.